This is an overview of Mosiah 29 through Alma 4 in the Book of Mormon, another testament of Jesus Christ. In the previous chapters, the sons of King Mosiah and the son of Alma were going about seeking to destroy the Church of God, and were stopped in their course by an angel. They repented and went about preaching the word of God. Alma the younger was entrusted with the sacred records and artifacts, and the sons of Mosiah were given permission to serve a mission to the Lamanites. These next chapters will finish the book of Mosiah and begin the book of Alma, which is the record of Alma the younger and his sons. In chapter 29, because the sons of Mosiah had rejected being heirs to the throne and left for a mission to the Lamanites, and because the people had been made aware of the power an unrighteous king like Noah could yield, Mosiah proposes that judges be chosen to rule the people in place of a king. The people are grateful to have the freedom this affords them and happy to be accountable for their own actions and for the success of their community. Alma the younger is chosen to be chief judge by the voice of the people, and he is also made high priest over the church by his father. Alma the elder and Mosiah both pass away. Alma chapter 1 starts at about 91 to 88 BC and begins the account of Alma the younger and his sons, and it contains a record of God's dealings with the people as well as the civil wars and the contentions between the Nephites and Lamanites. It continues the account of the people until the records are passed on to Alma's grandson. A large-statured man named Nehor preaches false doctrines such as priestcrafts, pridefulness, and that God redeems all, so it's not necessary to strive to keep the commandments. He starts his own church after his teachings, and many people follow him. He contends with the aged Gideon, who withstands him with the word of God, after which the angered Nehor slays Gideon with the sword. Nehor acknowledges that what he taught was contrary to the word of God, and he's executed for his crimes. But among those not of the church of God, priestcrafts, pride, the love of money and honor, and persecutions continue to spread. Among the faithful, priests support themselves, and the people care for the poor, and the church prospers. In chapter 2, during the 5th year of the reign of judges, Mosiah, a follower of Nehor, wants to become king and destroy the church of God. He is rejected by the voice of the people and by the faithful who spoke up against him. His followers make him a king anyway, and they begin a civil war among the Nephites. After being defeated, they join forces with the Lamanites against the Nephites and are again repelled, and in the strength of the Lord, Alma slays Mosiah in battle. In chapters 3 and 4, Mormon, abridging the records, interjects how the Amalekites had marked themselves, not realizing they were fulfilling prophecy, and that they had cursed themselves according to their own actions. The Nephites defeat another Lamanite army, and after the war, people were humble and repentant, and Alma baptizes thousands of converts. A few years later, there are still faithful church members who look forward towards Christ's coming in humility and long-suffering, and who serve the poor. However, Alma is troubled by the pride and iniquity among many of the members and decides to dedicate himself wholly to the ministry as high priest. He seeks to stir them up in remembrance of their promises to God, using his testimony and the word of God. Nephi is appointed as the chief judge over the people. Some important principles mentioned throughout these chapters are the positive influence followers of Christ can have on their community through following his example of love, courage, and service. False teachings are often enticing and mixed with partial truths, but we can recognize and reject them with boldness by using the scriptures, by being humble and sensitive to the Spirit, and by leaning upon and sharing our testimony. Testimony has the power to strengthen others, and along with the Word of God, can help change hearts. And that's Mosiah chapter 29 through Alma chapter 4.